Good afternoon, my shiny cardboard investors, shoe guys, whatever alternate investing you get into. I like to do a lot of different things. So I wanted to talk about the Trainer Gallery cards from that back half of the Sword and Shield. So what are they? I mean, we know what the alt arts are. You got like a V card, a V Max card, and then there's like an alt art version that's so much harder to pull. Trainer Gallery cards were just kind of like a subset inside Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, and then in Crown Zenith they call it the Galarian Gallery, which is similar kind of thing. So got some here. There's two kinds. You have the first half. So in some of the sets there's like, we'll say 30 of them. 25, 30. The first half is like all the ones that aren't V's, so it's just like a regular card, no V on them, no V Max, none of that stuff. And then the back half, like the higher number ones, are like the V's, the V Stars, the V Maxes. So what's the difference? I mean, and then here's some Galarian Gallery ones. Okay, so what's the difference? So okay, so those first half ones that are not V's and V Maxes, they're not textured, they're flat. You know, they're just a regular flat kind of card. And for some reason, they're not holding a lot of value. I just showed you, this is the most expensive one. It's a $7 card, and the second most is this Vaporeon. It's like $6.25 or something. You know, they drop down to like 50-cent cards and stuff like that. Some of these in here, that's a Rangaroo, you probably get for like 50 cents. The Obama Snow, I mean, after shipping, it's going to probably end up costing you $1.50, $2 for most of those. But there's 80 of them that are like this. There's 80, I think it's 80. Yeah, exactly 80, I believe. And 46 of those 80 of these yellow border, non-textured, lower for the front half, with the Trainer Galleries are 46 of them are less than $1. And the pull rates on those, it ranges, you know, I think in Crown Zenith, you open up 1 in 4 packs, you're gonna get one of these. And it's like 1 in 8 that you'll get like a textured one. So, I mean, the hit rates aren't that bad. To me, I was kind of trying to compare these non-textured ones to like illustration rares. They kind of look a lot like illustration rares from Scarlet and Violet. But for some reason, those illustration rares in Scarlet and Violet are holding more value. There's like 162 illustration rares from Scarlet and Violet base all the way up to Twilight Masquerade, and only like 5 are less than $1. When 46 of these out of 80 are less than $1. So I was trying to wrap my head around it. I said, so I need to start looking at the data as someone who's investing. They said I got sealed cases of Silver Tempest, sealed cases of Brilliant Stars and stuff like that, and you know, Crown Zenith ETB sealed. You know what the potential is. I mean, for those to go up in the future. You know, the items inside the hit rates and things like that do affect the value of stuff, you know, when you're investing and holding over time to sell. Or you know, my minimum is I like to buy stuff, and sometimes you can hold it for 3 months, like the team up blister packs. I can buy those, you know, for 35, 40 bucks, hold them for 3 months, and I'm selling them for 55, 60. You know, a lot of volume. You can do make a lot of money that way. And you know, so hit rates on the Trainer Gallery sets are typically, it's like for Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, and Astral Radiance, these non-textured ones are about 1 in every 12 packs. But in Crown Zenith, they're like 1 in every 4 packs. And then in Brilliant Stars, like 1 in every 8. So Brilliant Stars and Crown Zenith are the easiest ones to get, these non-textured ones. But then when you get to the textured ones here, in Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, it's 1 in every 32 packs. Astral Radiance is 1 in every 24 packs. Brilliant Stars is 1 in every 18. And Crown Zenith is like 1 in every 8 packs to get like one of these beautiful Crown Zenith cards like this, you know, the textured V's and V Stars like that. 1 in every 8 packs. So you get like a ETB, you're probably gonna pull one of these, you know. You get a yeah, you're gonna probably pull one of those. But like if you get a booster box of like Lost Origin or something, most likely you're probably gonna pull one of these because it's one in every 32 packs, so most likely. So if we want to compare, so I was trying to compare these non-textured, non-Vs to illustration rares of the Scarlet Violet era. So to get one of these, depending on the set, one in every 4, 12, or 8 packs, depending on which set it is. But going over to Scarlet and Violet era, the illustration rares that look very similar to these are typically one in every 12 or 13 packs, depending on the set. I think 151 was the easiest one to get some of those illustration rares, one in every 12 packs. So that's quite a bit more, you know. It's kind of like the same thing as Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, and Astral Radiance, one in every 12 packs for an illustration rare. But those illustration rares are holding a lot more value. I'm not sure why. It is harder to get specific ones though, because the illustration rares, like say Paldea Evolved and Paradox Rift, it's going to take you like 430 to 452 packs to get like that Magikarp or that Groudon, as opposed to like here, specific ones are like those hit rates go down into the like 100s, 100 to 150 or something like that. So it's being able to wrap my head around what it is that's causing something very similar in illustration rares to you know, hold more value was a little bit hard. It still doesn't make a lot of sense. Why? Because the hit rates aren't super much more. I mean, like it ain't such a big gap. You know, it ain't such a big gap. So these, to me, I feel are a little undervalued. To be able to get some of these for $1.58, 48 cents is like, you know, it does seem like they're undervalued. So eventually, you know, some of these might just pop off. I mean, there's some really nice. People love Ditto. I mean, you can get this one for 50 cents. You know, I think the biggest ones, like I said, are like the Mew, the Vaporeon. There's a Charizard. I mean, even the Zekrom here is like a $1 card or something like that, and its artwork's amazing. So, like I said, I like to, you know, invest in the actual sets that carry these. I mean, look at these cards. Just amazing artwork, and it's like $1. You know, so I don't know if and when these will pop off. Like a lot of these, this one shot up to like 30 bucks and now it's back down to like 20. You know, so a lot of these have shot up. This one shot up. Now it's going back down. I think it's back down at a $15 range. All the legendary dogs all shot up and now they're all going down. So, you know, I watch all that stuff to see, you know, because it does affect sealed product and vice versa. So in the Trainer Gallery thing, there is 2 different rarities. You do have the non-Vs, then you have the Vs and the V-Stars. Actually, so that's 3 rarities. But like I said, so the non-textured, the front half of that set is usually a lot easier to pull. The Vs are a little bit harder to pull, and then the V-Stars and V-Maxes are quite a bit more harder to pull, but they're not quite up there with special illustration and pull rates, even though they kind of look like them, the texture and all that stuff, and the V-Stars and all that. So this is just kind of like a little dive into it. And I went on to TCG Player to look at hit rates and all that kind of stuff. So to me, I think those yellow border Trainer Gallery cards are a little underrated if you're going to compare them to illustration rares, which have similar types of pull rates. But sets like Paldea Evolved and Paradox Rift have the hardest illustration rare pull rates for specific, because their sets are big. You know, just to get one of the ones you really want, like that Magikarp, yeah, you're gonna have to end up opening up 450 packs, but it's not even gonna guarantee that you get that card. If you open 450 packs of Crown Zenith, you're gonna get a ton of those yellow bordered illustration rares. You're gonna get a handful of the textured V and V-Star illustration rares. You'll probably possibly get the alt art, at least an alt art, because alt arts are hard to pull from Sword and Shield, but the Trainer Gallery cards so much easier. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit. You know, not all Trainer Gallery cards are the same. I mean, even though they'll say like TG01 through TG032 or something like that, and they also on TCG Player they're all considered ultra rare. They don't have like ultra rare and then a double ultra rare. It's just all considered ultra rare with the same little, there's like a silver star in the bottom, you know, for the rarity on those ones, and the same on the textured ones. But there is a difference. There's a difference between the non-Vs the V's and the V stars on hit rates, and so that's what's causing them to be different in price, but also still I think a little underrated. I think they get overshadowed by the alt arts in that era. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to touch on the difference between the trainer galleries with the texture, the non-texture, the non-V's and the V's, and hit rates and stuff on that. You know, like I said, they're fairly easy to pull. It's keeping the prices down, but I don't think they're going to be down for too long. Once all the Sword and Shield stuff starts selling out, it's hard to find on shelves. These will go up. There won't be 46 of them under $1. They'll probably all be over $1. Start to get two. The ones that are like 1 and 2 might be $3, $4, $5. So an investing standpoint, grabbing a bunch of those little 50-cent ones, for them to hit like $5 and 10 times your money is not a far stretch. I mean, it could take a while, but you know, if you're not worried about it, like sitting on things for 3, 4, 5 years, which is a good idea in a lot of investments. That's what we do with the stock market, with our 401ks. We let that sit there for a while and mature. So, you know, it's not a far stretch to go ahead and grab a handful of them and just let them appreciate if you're investing in the singles market. All right, that's the end of my video on the Trainer Gallery cards. I'm out.